Good morning, everybody. Good morning. What they say, I have a different location this morning. Good morning. Had a little bit of some issues this morning with my internet. So that's why I'm, what do they say, in town this morning, because I got to go to Verizon early this morning. My router went out in the house this morning, and I called Verizon, letting them have it. You understand? Good morning, Nikki. Hey, D, good morning to you. And of course, I got my little notebook here of stuff that I caught that we're going to talk about this morning. A whole host of things going on this morning. Life is lifing. And is the sound okay? I just want to make sure that the sound is okay. That we're not running into no issues this morning. Now I'm going to put this picture up real quick of China, because I want to talk about something that I saw with farmers this morning. Now, apparently there's some farmers that want Trump to make China, understand my logic. They want to make China buy soybeans from America. Since when can America make other countries buy their shit? Child, so many people are in a bad, dark place thinking that America got the pull to force countries to buy their shit. Okay. I thought everybody was doing so great. I thought they were making so much money. I thought Trump was going to be so great for America. Exactly, see, Mandy. A lot of conservatives think Trump runs the world. Trump don't run the world. What Trump did do was make it so you're a farmer and now you can't sell none of the shit that you grow. Trump took you out of business. That's what Trump did do. Yep. The farming economy in America, it's never going to recover from what Trump has done to it in our lifetime. It's not going to recover. The trade war, China is going to make it their business. I'm going to just tell you what I would do. If I was China and I had been a fair trading partner to you, like we have our issues, but for the most part, we do our trade, right? And everybody is getting their money, right? But then not once you do a trade move with me, you pull it twice with the same guy that your country reelects 2 times. I know if it was me, the second time I'd be like, yeah, fuck them. I'm going to teach them something. I guarantee you they going to learn never to cross us again. That's how I look at all this stuff with China. There's no damn way that China's going to come back and buy from us. I wouldn't. I'd be like, man, fuck them people. Matter of fact, I wouldn't just be like, forget those people. I would also make it my business to let anybody else knows that's an ally of mine. You do business with them, you can't do business with me. Because they don't know what they doing over there. I'm just keeping it all a whole buck. That's what I would do if it was me. I would be real petty with it. I would be so petty with it. My pettiness would be the direct result of America not knowing what it want to do with itself. Yep. It's the direct result of America keep changing its mind, keep flip-flopping. Nobody else is required to wait on us while we flip-flop back and forth trying to figure out what we're going to do in this country and what we consider to be real leadership. Nobody's going to wait for that. So let me stop for a second. Good morning to y'all. Good morning. Now, to those of you who follow me and you come to my lives consistently, this morning I'm in a different location. I'm in my car. Why am I in my car? Because I'm in town. Why am I in town this morning? Because my Verizon router went out. And so I got to go all the way to the Verizon store this morning. So in order to do my live, I just came on into town. Because remember I told y'all, I can't really get cell service where I'm at. I live out in bumfuck. I really can't get good service. So I just came on into town, and I saw these things this morning. I said, I got to talk to folks. See, Mandy, I love that black farmers are standing up and telling everybody about themselves. Why? Because black farmers don't get help from the federal government. The federal government been ignoring black farmers. So out of all the farming groups, black farmers, as far as small farmers, black farmers going to be okay. Because the government don't help them anyway. Black farmers been having to learn how to self-sustain on their own. And now your everyday average white farmer, small farm, is going to have to learn how to do the same thing. No more of those government handouts, if we're lucky. Because quiet is kept, people won't change if they don't have to. So I'm asking you guys if you could tap that like button for me this morning, because tapping is clapping. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And to those who follow me in that belong to my Patreon community, there will not be an uncensored live after this live, because I got to go get this router box. So that's the only reason why we won't do one after this live today. But what I'm going to do is we'll have ourselves our own uncensored evening live sometime this month on Patreon. We're going to have a good time with that. Especially because it's Halloween month, y'all. And I know the final decision was made on our movies. Everybody voted. And the final decisions were the number 1 movie is Contagion. The number 2, The Substance. So those are the 2 movies that we're watching this month. Yep, tweet, China stays winning. China stays winning, and China going to keep winning. But farmers want Trump to force China to buy soybeans. I'm just waiting to see how much juice Trump got to make China do that. Because I know Trump don't have the juice to make China do shit. Because if he did, we wouldn't be this far in the hole with the trade war that we are in right now. But we're in this trade war situation that we're in specifically because Donald Trump doesn't like to take an L. He don't want to accept when he fucked up. And because he continues to be able to lie repeatedly without being called out on it, he just keeps lying. Someone said it's the new Axis powers, and now Trump is turning to the Middle East. Yeah, but you know what? And I look at that and I go, Americans, you better wake up. I thought the Middle East wasn't America's ally. September 11th didn't happen that long ago that folks fucking forgot. Hey, Zarvis, good morning. Zarvis, if you're wondering why I'm outside of my car, I'm in town because my router in my house went out. I got to go to Verizon this morning. They don't open till 10. Go figure. 10 today is half over. I was like, 10 o'clock. Are you fucking kidding? 10 o'clock. What? But okay. Right. Middle East. Trump is friends with Saudi Arabia. I didn't forget about the Saudis helped finance most of the 9/11 terrorists. Are we supposed to forget that part? I guess so. I guess you're supposed to forget that it was done by Saudis. Hey, Alfred, good morning. Now I'm thinking I probably shouldn't eat this bagel on camera. Because I'm going to get cream cheese in my teeth. And that's going to bother me. Nope. I'm a little neurotic like that. You said Jared and Ivanka got a lot of money. Oh, yeah, they did. Jared specifically got a lot of money out of the Saudis. Since y'all bringing this up, I want to bring up something else that happened. So you know how Trump signed that ceasefire agreement yesterday over in Israel? And keep in mind, Israel violated the ceasefire agreement after the signing because there's footage showing them firing at Palestinians, unarmed Palestinians. But whatever, we're supposed to act like we don't see that part, right? So anyway, so after the ceasefire agreement was signed, Trump asked all of the reporters to leave the room yesterday, but Trump's mic was still on. So even though he had them leave the room, they could still hear him talking because his people didn't turn the mic off. And he was talking to the president of Indonesia. And the president of Indonesia said something to the effect of to Donald Trump, when can he meet with Eric and Don Jr.? Now, Eric and Don Jr. are not members of the cabinet. They're not members of the Trump administration. Why would the president of Indonesia need to be meeting with Eric and Don Jr.? And then even if he was, why is he discussing that with the president of the United States? I told y'all, conservatives never had a problem with the president being corrupt, as long as it's a conservative. Conservatives love corruption, frankly. They love, if they ain't being corrupt, they ain't working for you. I'm just letting you know. They believe in corruption. They believe in corruption. So much so corruption. Man, everybody own a piece of us now. They don't even own a piece of us. Everybody is paying for access to us because they're paying Trump. We don't get shit from it. The American people aren't making no money. Hey, Russ, good morning. The American people are making no money from Trump and these backdoor deals. We're getting fucked and shafted. We're getting fucked and shafted. But we're not making any money from the deals that Trump chooses to make with these countries. This is all about him getting hookups. Good morning, Amor. This is about Donald Trump. This ain't about us. This is about Republicans making money. This is not about us. Folks need to wake up to that shit. Wake up to it. Now, I'm going to tell you something else that's happening too in your government. Because the Trump administration, they raggedy as shit. You said Trump is doing the same to Canada with all those fees. Oh, Trump ain't tripping off of Canada. I mean, I'm sorry, Canada not tripping off of Trump. Let me say it like that. Canada ain't tripping off of Trump. Canada already fucking us over. They're not coming here as tourists anymore. They're not spending money here. They're selling homes they owned here. Because they were residents of Canada. They just owned homes in America too. They put them bitches on the market. They willing to take a loss on that shit. You understand? That's how much Canadians are like, fuck America. Right? Canadians are like, man, fuck what we talking about. The only people in America that still think that we make the world go round are sycophants, cultists. Everybody else understands that America does not make the world go round. It's not 1922. Okay? That's not where we are. We're in 2020 fucking 5. Other countries have internet. They have infrastructure. You know, they have very smart people. They have education systems, universities, colleges. We're not the only one. Yeah, I'm in my car today, Nessa, because my router went out in my house. So I'm waiting for the Verizon store to open up at 10 o'clock. So because I wouldn't have been able to do this in my car without having access to Wi-Fi. Because where I live is kind of out in the boonies and I get very bad cell phone service. So, and because the federal government has allowed these companies to monopolize, the only option I have for high-speed internet in my community is really Verizon. And Verizon is shitty service. And they're expensive. But the government allows monopolies again. So I'm stuck. Hey, Shani. Good morning to you. Yep. Some colleges have some countries have free college. Hell, Israel gives their residents free college, and they do it without tax dollars. And your own government says ain't no money to send you to college for free. Chill. No, I won't do a Patreon today because I'm waiting for Verizon to open up. I don't have high-speed internet to do another one today, Nessa, the way I need to. That's why I'm out this morning waiting. I'm just out here waiting for Verizon to open up. So I apologize for that to my Patreon members, but I'm going to do one for this month. We're going to do an evening one. I'll put something up today on Patreon for us to pick a date for us to have an evening uncensored with just us having a good old time. You were just in Brazil and so many things are free. Oh, yeah, because the government actually tries to do something for people. Did you notice this? T-Mobile internet is not available in my area, Great Honor. I told you I live in bumfuck. It's not available. See, where I live, we bought that house before the pandemic. And as long as you live back up in the cut, in semi-boonies, you paid cheap prices, right? We got our house for $325. Then the fucking pandemic happens, and now these homes are going for $600,000. Go figure. The infrastructure shit back there. But the prices were cheap at one time. Now you got these fools came and paid these high-ass prices, and it's shitty infrastructure back there. I don't understand them people. Comcast, I looked into them. They have slower service out there than Verizon does. So that's why I don't have Comtrash. Americans have to pay for access to everything. Yep. You can't even have access to water without paying for it. Think about it. You don't have access to water if you don't pay. You can't have access to natural gas to cook nothing if you don't pay. Wow, that's beautiful, Lily. 43 acres for $230,000. All right, Lily. I ain't even mad. I'm jealous. Shit. I'm fucking jealous. Them days is gone, Lily. But those 43 acres you sitting on, beloved, listen. Land is money. Land is power, too. I don't know if I have Spectrum in my area. Bless you, too, Keisha. Good morning to you. Yeah, Lily. Lily, you sitting on stacks as long as you sitting on acres, baby. Yep, I'm on well water, too, Aunt, so I don't pay for water. Oh, you're thinking about moving to Thailand. There's something to consider. I've been thinking about moving specifically because one of my children, she has a disability. She's autism spectrum. She's highly functioning. But in America, man, it's so hard here. It's so hard. Thank you, Professional Sanford. I appreciate that. It's very, very difficult here. And I'm tired of the struggle, you know? I'm tired of the struggle. I'm just tired. And I think for many Americans, we're just tired. It's not that we won't work, because we're already working hard. So we're not adverse to working. It's just that you get tired of working and seeing no change. I was just having a conversation with myself this morning. Yes, I have conversations with me, where I said, it's so frustrating that no matter how hard you work, you don't get ahead. It's very frustrating. Because that's what it is. No problem, Yvette. I just try to say what I know. I'm feeling what I know other people feel every day. I'm tired. I'm tired of robbing Peter to pay Paul. I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of trying to figure it out. I get tired while I watch rich people buy another private island. While I watch rich people buy another private jet. Why I watch rich people have $40 million weddings. And I'm just trying to figure out, well, how are we going to pay the electricity bill this month? Shit like that. I'm tired. I'm tired of watching people have such vast amounts of wealth that they're bored. So they buy stupid shit with their money. We just trying to figure out how to just live. That's it. We're at the grocery store making hardcore ass decisions. We shouldn't have to make decisions like that. Duck Boy, I actually used to be a government employee. I worked in privacy and cybersecurity. I used to work for USAID until Trump let Elon Musk come in and take all of our jobs. So yeah, that's where I'm at. And I used to get severance, but I stopped getting severance because the government shut down. And so because the government shut down, not only am I not getting severance right now, I also can't get unemployment because I was in the middle of getting severance. So I'm out here hustling, trying to make money because the job market's shit. Trust me, job market's shit. There ain't no jobs. I'm in the DMV. And the federal government's the largest employer there is. Everybody depends on it, even the contract companies. So ain't no jobs. Even the regular companies have slowed down hiring people. And a person like me, they don't want to hire because they say I got too much experience. That's code word for I don't want to hire you because I'm afraid that if I hire you and train you, as soon as you find something better, your ass is going to quit. You damn right I'm going to quit. Duh. But they won't even hire you Because they don't even want to deal with the shit. They would rather be short-staffed than to hire you knowing that you're going to quit. Yep, I'm overqualified. Nope, I was not eligible for retirement. I didn't have enough time in. And just so y'all know, the people who could retire, my husband was pushed into early retirement. He still has received no retirement income. Why? Because the government didn't anticipate having all these people retire at one point, so all the stuff's going through processing. But with the government shutdown, well, there's no processing of anything. So he ain't getting no money either. So I just decided to, hey, start talking about the things that I was already talking about, just not talking about them on the internet because of my job, because I had a government job. So I wouldn't talk about those things on the internet. But then when those motherfuckers decided to take my job and then fuck with my money, well, fuck you. I'm going to talk about all of it and remind people that rich people are taking advantage of them. You know? We're all tired of being tired. But the question that I ask people is, how tired are they? You just admitted what they fear. You will quit. Oh, well, fuck them. Charity starts at home, and I don't live at nobody's job. See, part of the problem is workers, y'all kiss the ass of your employers too much. You kiss the ass of your employers too fucking much. Now, listen, this is a Buddhist talk, and I'm a Buddhist, right? A lot of you are Christians, right? Well, if you believe in God the way you say you do, how come you worship your employer so much? How come you don't believe in your God enough to know you're going to be all right? Okay. I just be calling some of y'all out because some of y'all, how you move don't make sense. I be swearing some of y'all believe just in hopes that it just in case, if there's a God, you'll still go to heaven. But you ain't a real true believer. You be faking. But I be like, okay, I be sitting my little Buddhist ass, just be sitting over here like, all right. But I believe in my heart and know I'm going to be all right. Can I prove that? I just proved it. I just proved it, just me. You sound like you don't believe because you just said, no wonder they won't hire you because you said you quit. Duh. The fuck you mean? I'm not at the mercy of no man. Maybe that's how y'all want to live, but I don't live like that. I don't live like that. Because if you live your life that way, rich people gonna always have you on the hook dangling crumbs. That's why y'all so hungry now. Because you done let rich people dangle these crumbs over you and make them seem like they doing you a fucking favor. When in fact, you go to work and you work and they pay you to do it. Nothing you do in there, they're not giving you nothing for free. You worked for everything that they give you. Quiet as kept. You work harder than what they paying you for. So, nah, I don't think like that. You in a dark place, beloved. You need to come on. You need to wake up. You know how conservatives say it's a bad thing to be woke? Nah, what's the opposite of woke? Sleep. Well, I'm not asleep, baby. My eyes are wide the fuck open. I'm not asleep. And there's so many people that are sleeping, laying down for rich folk. And you wonder why y'all suffering. Shit. Rich people will step right over your suffering and get right on to shopping and buying Hermes, Gucci, all that shit. While you're suffering. While you're sitting there, please, please. And see, this is the thing. God also tells you faith without works is dead. The other funny part to me is God gives y'all information and y'all don't do shit with it. Y'all still worship rich people. Shit. God's sitting up there like, chill. I tried to help these people, fuck it. Let them starve. Shit, I tried. Fuck, I look like giving you food when I gave you information and gave you the tools so you could eat, and your silly ass still gave it away. Okay. Why do they do the Americans like that? They do it, I am blooming, because the working class Americans allow it to happen. That's why. Working class Americans allow it to happen. And can I also be honest? See, I'm going to say something that is going to be unpopular to some people, but I'm going to say it anyway. A lot of Americans are conditioned by their own parents to be docile and obedient to rich people and powerful people. Because their parents are pussies and punks. Their parents are suckers. Their parents are weak. Their parents are docile. Say it again. It's programming and brainwashing. So if your parents if they're programmed and brainwashed, they gonna teach your ass to be docile and to fall in line too. Okay? I'm just telling you. They're gonna teach you to be docile and fall in line too. They're never gonna teach you to question the system. You're only gonna learn that shit from people who are already questioning everything with the system. But if you got people who never rock the boat, you know what you got to stop doing, Mickey? You know what you got to stop doing? Smoking on my asshole in this live. That's what you got to stop doing. I just helped you do it. Only thing I'm smoking on is conservatives. Whoop. See? This cup is full of warm conservative tears. I smoke and sip on it every day. They get so mad at me saying it. Don't be mad at me because you're poor and you're weak. You poor and you're docile. You voted for a man that shits on a gold toilet and expected him to care about the price of eggs for you. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Yeah, MAGA has to pick a struggle, but MAGA can't pick a struggle. You know why? They're struggling in every facet of their lives. Dental care, health care, finances, education. In every way, they're struggling. Every way. Thank you, Ray, for pointing out. I knew I smelled something in here. Ray came in and said MAGA. That was that smell. Can't have that. Chill. I don't know about y'all, but I can always smell folks that don't use wash rags because the skin smells funny. It smells like dirty skin. I told y'all, dirty skin has a certain stench to it. So when they slide in my lives, my nose this African nose opens right up like, that is lack of hygiene I'm smelling. Nope. I don't hang out with people who don't wash behind their necks with a washcloth. Y'all gonna learn to leave me alone because y'all gonna get tired of crying. See, I grew up in the hood. You can't do dozens with me, beloved. You can't. I've been training since elementary. It's impossible. It's impossible. Right? It's impossible. That's why you should stop. You should stop and go to a dentist so you can get some side teeth. See, I still got mine. See? No Medicaid dental insurance here. Only private insurance. Say it again. Yes, their skin is too thin for the dozens. Yeah, I got my side teeth. They could never. I don't argue with people that don't have side teeth. No, I'm not at a Wawa. Yeah, I don't argue with people that don't have side teeth. Because I already know they're already fighting a whole bunch of battles. How do I look making them fight me too? It's not fair. It's not a fair fight. So I don't do it. Thank you, D. Yep, side teeth and beautiful skin. You know why, D? Because I wash my face. I would say, you know what? Here's another product. I'm going to give y'all another idea. You want to make some money in this economy. Listen, because you know MAGA. You know MAGA loves to think that they're owning libs. I'm going to give you another business idea. Create a facial wash. You know how they have that micellar water? Well, create another type of micellar water, but call it Liberal Tears and market it to MAGA. You can thank me later. You'll make yourself a lot of money. Because all the MAGA women that the skin looks like old, tight-ass Coach bags, they would buy it. They would buy it. All those women who got skin like Laura Loomer, they would buy it. They would buy it. But the joke's on them because you own it. And so you're laughing all the way to the fucking bank. I'm telling you, make a bottle of micellar water and label it Liberal Tears and market it to MAGA. You're going to make money. You're going to make money. Watch. Don't say I ain't never gave you nothing. That's all I'm going to say to that. Don't say I never gave you nothing. I don't argue with them. I don't argue with them. MAGA wants me to argue with them. That's the beautiful thing. You go ahead and do it, Typhoon. Make some money. Make some money. Another idea I gave folks is to sell bottled water and label the bottled water Liberal Tears. Guaranteed MAGA will buy it. Guaranteed. You're going to make some money. You're going to make some money. You can sell bottled water and get whatever label you want printed on it. Whatever label you want. Sell that shit called Liberal Tears. Market it to MAGA. You guarantee you will make money. Exactly, chicken wings, because they believe in that shit. That's why I'm telling y'all. See, with liberals, it's not going to work. Because liberals would go, that's just fucking water. I'm not buying that shit. I'm not buying that shit. But a conservative, oh, they would buy it. They would buy it. They buy holy water off of TV. So you know they would buy conservative Liberal Tear water. Come on. They would buy it. They would buy it. Don't say, I'm trying to help y'all. Create some t-shirts. Sell some fuck your feelings, liberals, t-shirts. Fuck your feelings, libs. Sell them. Market them to MAGA. You'll make money. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I know on the surface you may go, wait a minute. Why would I do that? Do you want to make money or do you want to be right? Which one do you want to do? Yep. Put a big flag with some eagles on it and a label, market it to MAGA. You will make money. They love shit like that. They love shit like that. Y'all think I'm joking. I'm so fucking for real. Yep, make some Kid Rock Super Bowl t-shirts. Bet you sell them. Bet you'll sell them. Market them to MAGA. You gonna make money. You say that's my calling as a stand-up comedian? I don't know. I tried to do stand-up comedy some years ago, maybe about 20 years ago. I actually did some open mic nights. And it was okay. But I don't like that club scene. I don't like the club scene. It's a lot of men, and none of them are attractive. Now, I'm married. It wasn't like I was looking. But, nah. I was like, fuck it. I'd rather just tell jokes to my cat. Or cats, rather. I don't want to make y'all think I'm like, hey, kitty cat. No, that's not the joke. Thank you for watching the content. I appreciate it. No problem, chicken. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Listen, I'm just being me. And keep in mind, I don't say everything I think because I can't say everything I think on TikTok. I don't even say everything I think on Patreon. My girlfriend said that to me the other day. She said, bitch, you're still not totally. I said, because I'm not sure people can handle all of it. You like them nostrils? See, Matt? Those are Africanoid nostrils. See, that's the thing that allows me to smell when people don't use washcloths. Because when I'm out and about, if I smell a certain backwind from people, that lets me know what's going on. Backwind tells you a lot about people. People don't want to be honest about that, but backwind tells you a lot about people. Backwind tells you how clean or how dirty somebody is. I'm an Aquarius. Y'all laughing, but I'm serious. Backwind tells you how clean or dirty somebody is. If you don't get no stench when somebody get up, they clean. If you smell perfume or something that smells good or whatever, that they're clean. But if you smelling have y'all ever been behind somebody and it smells like sitting water? I have. I'm always like, how do you smell like sitting water? So that tells me you didn't take a bath. Okay, Kiara, so you smelled it. They didn't take a bath recently. It's no fucking way. Or even if you did, your clothes are dirty. You understand? Something's dirty. It's something that's dirty. It's either their clothes, their skin, their hair, but it's something dirty. Okay? I'm a stickler for I'm hygiene. Listen, this is the thing that I know about black folk. Well, let me be honest. I ain't gonna even say all black people. This is the thing I know about folks that live in the hood. Hygiene is real important. Because I learned growing up, just because I was poor didn't mean I had to be dirty. Those two things don't go together. You do not have to be dirty because you're poor, right? One of the big things you got control over when you're poor is your hygiene. At bare minimum, you got wash rags, you got soap. You understand? My mother was always a big proponent of wash your ass. Okay? And to those of us, I think we all have heard, you smell like outside. You can come in no black person's house. I know in my mama's house, and you smell like outside. Go get your ass in the bathtub. Go on, get your ass in the tub. Because you done came in here smelling like outside. We weren't allowed to sit on no bed with outdoor clothes. Think about it. You wasn't even allowed to go to bed without taking a bath first. Poor people don't play that shit about hygiene. So when I see some poor people that are dirty, I just go, them motherfuckers just dirty. It ain't got shit to do with them being poor. They dirty and they fucking nasty. Period. Okay? They just dirty and fucking nasty. Period. Just dirty and nasty. Because I know people, listen, I've seen people live in the hood and have roaches in their house. Not because they dirty. Because the motherfuckers around them are. Because if you got an infestation happening, roaches coming everywhere. And listen, I'm not talking about myself. We ain't had no roaches. I don't play that. But I know that if you live in an apartment complex and your neighbors got roaches, oh, by proxy, you gonna get roaches. Oh, you gonna get roaches. But you ain't got to be dirty. You understand? I'm so sick of people making excuses for being fucking dirty. You grew up in the country, y'all had field mice. Yeah, that just comes with it. That just comes with it. But I hate when I smell people. And quiet as kept. Most of the people that I smell, they're not poor. These are middle class people. People driving Teslas. Shit. People driving $60,000 cars. And you smell like sitting water. Make that shit make sense. How? How the fuck you smell like sitting water and you drive a $60,000 car? Make it make the fuck sense. That shouldn't even be happening. That shouldn't even be happening. Yes, it's diabolical. And it be making me mad. Like if I'm be in the store behind somebody and I start smelling that shit, I be behind you in line like, the fuck? I know you smelled that. I know maybe in your house, because the whole house stink, you ain't smell it. But when you got in your car in a closed-in compartment, you ain't smell it? Okay, maybe your car stinks too. When you got in a store, you didn't smell it? Say it again, Zarvis. Can't afford a $60,000 car, but can't afford a rag and some soap for $2. Oh, I've seen some of those videos, user 229, about how often people bathe. I don't even listen to them. It's not a conversation for me. Every fucking day. Sometimes multiple times a day, I bathe. What the fuck? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Me and taking a shower or taking a bath is not up for discussion or debate. You know what I mean? It's not up for debate. It's just not. I don't know, Blue Wander. I don't know. I know people that don't even take a bath at night. I don't know them like that. Like, I want to be clear. Like, I know them, but I don't know them like that. Like, I wouldn't eat at their house. I wouldn't eat nothing they cook because I know they only take a bath once a day. If that. I'm not eating in their house, out of that house. Because if they don't wash their ass, you think they really wash their dishes? Okay. I don't take no chances on shit like that. You said your cousin married a girl from Germany and now he thinks daily showers are bad for skin. That's that smell. That's the smell I be talking about. That is the smell. When I get behind somebody and I'm making this face, that's the smell I'm smelling. Body, lips, and hair, and body, yaddy, yaddy. That's what I'm smelling. Yuck. Mm-mm. I can't stand. I hate the smell of body. You understand? Dirty body. I don't like the smell of it. Mm-mm. No. No. Like, maybe it's like, am I the only person that does this? But like, say when you watch old movies, right? Say when you watch a movie, right? You know how they have those movies set in olden days? They'll have movies set in the 1800s. Maybe I'm the only person watching those movies going, I know they were stanking. Like, I'm supposed to be into the story, but I'm caught up in the fact that back then hygiene wasn't the greatest. So I'm thinking about that shit. I'm thinking about, I know they was fucking stanking. That's how I be thinking when I be watching them fucking movies. I do not be thinking, oh, she looks cute in that new dress. No, I'm thinking that bitch is stanking. She done put on that fancy ass fucking dress to go meet this man. And this bitch smells like a pack of fucking rotten meat. That's what she smell like. But everybody's acting like nobody stinks. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, maybe it's just me. But I always be thinking about that. I'm weird like that. You said you were in front of a woman at the water park discouraging her daughter not to bathe. So they just using the water park as a big ass bathtub then. See, people like that will go to fucking water parks. See, that's why I don't fuck with shit like that, man. That's why I don't mess with water parks. Because people will go to fucking water parks and hold on, you guys. This fucker came next to me to cut fucking grass. You gotta love America. Anyway, yeah, that's why I'm real funny about the fucking water parks. Can I be honest? If I would have been standing behind a bitch that just told her daughter not to take baths that often, I'm going right to the counter. Give me my, if I haven't bought a ticket yet, we leaving right then. We're leaving right then, right? I'm going to tell the chick, why we leaving, mommy? We leaving because this nasty bitch in front of me just told her daughter they ain't got to take no bath. That means that these nasty bitches are about to get in the same water that we're about to get in. Fuck no. Let's go. We come off better going to the goddamn beach. At least the salt water will neutralize some of this bullshit that's on them. Nope. Nope. Some of the shit I see online. Oh, I don't wash below my knees. I just let the water run down my... Wait. You let the what? The water run down your... No. That's why I don't do office potlucks. Back when I would come to... I would buy something and bring it. Or I'd ask, who made this? Yeah. Because people are nasty. What you're going to find is people are a lot more nastier at home than you realize. I don't fuck with them office potlucks. And you need to be paying attention to people in them office bathrooms. People don't be washing their hands for a minute. Not for a whole minute. I don't play that shit. I don't play that shit. People are fucking nasty. Go to their house and the fucking cat sitting on the kitchen counter laying down while she's cutting onions. Like the fuck? Oh no, not me. My cats already know. You jump on my fucking counter, we're gonna have cat sticks for dinner. Yep. You know how they had a little French toast sticks? We gonna have cat toast sticks. Don't jump on my fucking counter. I've had this discussion with my cats. Listen, in any other universe, you're a kitty and you can jump up on whatever you want, but not in this motherfucker here. You jump up on my counters in this house, you're gonna be turned into a nice little fur coat. Don't do it. Don't do it. We don't do that shit here. Black parents, black pet parents, we talk to our pets and we remind them that our pets they're multi-breeds. We know that you're animals, but we expect you to remember that you were raised by humans and not don't be jumping on me when I walk in. You know better than that. You're not allowed to jump on me till I tell you can jump on me. Then you can jump on me. But you can't just be jumping on me all willy-nilly like that. Because I might have just been coming from outside with my outside clothes, which are not appropriate for a dog to jump on. Catchy. Black dogs be knowing. Black dogs know. You said the cats were scared of her big time. Like my cats, they ain't really scared of me, but my cats will not jump on my counter because they know. All I got to do is look at them like, they be like, all right. Yeah, you know, don't fucking play with me. Don't play with me. But I also know my cats. I'm not going to leave meat out on the counter and expect my cat not to cat. You understand? Because no amount of home training is going to stop them instincts. Because I know my cats. I know that John Wick. John Wick going to be like, man, fuck it. I take that L. This bitch going to have to catch me. Fuck that shit. Because if she leave this chicken on this counter, I'm going to jump up there and I'm going to try to get that shit. And I'm going to just have to take whatever fucking come with the shit. But I be damn. Because I know this bitch ain't got the knees to catch me. Maybe she got the knees to catch y'all. But she ain't got the knees to catch me. I ain't even worried about it. Oh, you say pets are not allowed in the home? Yeah, a lot of people are like that. Yeah, I have a cat named John Wick. His name is John Giovanni Wick. That's my baby right there. John Giovanni Wick, Bella Mae Jackson, and Pickles Jean Miller. Those are the 3 cats. You say you saw that our neighbor with her cat, he wasn't jumping on nothing. Exactly, because when you train your cats right, they don't. My cats don't even jump on my... Now, the young one will. Now, I ain't gonna lie. That young one's tough. That John Wick, he's tough. He just don't listen. But the older cats, they don't even jump on the furniture. They don't pull on furniture. None of that shit. Not my cats. Not them older ones, because them bitches know better. Now, that young one bad as hell. Damn, he bad. I've tried to break him, but it don't, nothing. What them little boys say from Ricky Bobby? You gonna break us like wild horses, ain't you? I tried. Yeah, that cat said, fuck you, lady. You ain't breaking me. I tried. You can't break your young ones. Yeah, the elders know. The young one is... What they say, what's up with these young people? Ain't that what old people say? These young people is built different. They don't move like the other ones. Oh, the dog's names is Russ Diggle, Rusty Miller. He don't have a middle name. I just call him Rusty. Short, his nickname is Russ Diggle. Last name Miller. Then I got Heidi Jean Miller. Of no relation to Pickles Jean Miller or Bella. No, I'm sorry. It's Heidi Mae Jackson, who is no relation to Bella Mae Jackson. They're not related. It's like when you see 2 Jacksons, a white Jackson and a black Jackson, but they're not related. but they both got the same last name. It's the same thing. One's a cat, one's a dog. But yeah, I name my animals. And then I used to have another cat, but she passed away some years ago, Jinxie Poo Poo Lala. I loved that cat. That was my favorite cat, but she passed away some years ago. So, you know. And I need to take this sign down. Look, I don't even care about this thing back here. Not that any of us care about that. We ain't paying no attention to that anymore. Yeah. I like having animals. Yeah, Rusty and Heidi are dogs. Oh, Big Duke is my pup. What kind of dog is Big Duke? Because Duke sound big. Because Rusty is a cane courser and a... What is it? A cane courser and something else mixed. Two big dogs mixed. He's a big dog. He's almost 100 pounds. And Heidi's like a terrier and a something else mixed. A hound dog mixed. That's why every time when y'all hear her barking, oh, that's why she sound like that. It's like that bitch, she's always barking. That's that hound dog in her. She barks on everything. Well, yes and no. I do like animals, Plum, but what happened was my mother passed away almost 10 years ago. Rusty and Pickles are my mother's animals. So I took them in when she passed away. And they're just still alive. Rusty's old. Rusty is old. Rusty has been around ever since my youngest child was in elementary school, maybe 5th grade. My youngest child is 22. My oldest cat is 22. They think she's 20. They know she's over 20 because I adopted her. They know she's over 20, but we don't know exactly how old she is. That's Bella Mae Jackson. Bella old. That's an old bitch right there. That is an old bitch right there, honey. Ooh, that's an old bitch. But my animals, they don't have any stress. They have a pretty easy life and pretty chilled life. You know, your animals understand Spanish. Oh, and English. Oh, Sanopa, you have bilingual animals. Listen. I ain't mad. I wish my animals were bilingual. I was just saying to myself yesterday, I've got to work on my Spanish. Yeah, cats can live a really long time if you take care of them. And it depends. Like my cat doesn't have any ailments really, except for age. The only real ailment that Bella kind of has is when she is, what do you call it? What do they call that thing? One of her nails will grow really, really long and curl under. So every month we go to the vet for nail trimmings so that nail doesn't curl under. Outside of that, Bella's pretty chill. She don't really do shit. You said your baby's a genius. Why your baby a genius? What does your baby do that no other baby can do? But I love her though. I love me some Bells. I adopted her from the Pet Smart. Back when my youngest child was in kindergarten. And we still have Bella. Bella is still here, still kicking. Man, I told you my youngest child is 22 years old. And Bella's still kicking. Yep, Bells are still there. I love me some Bella. You say he understands English and he was in a Spanish home since birth. Oh, so he understands both. Yeah. My cats, they understand English, but they obey when they feel like it. That's the thing about cats. Cats are obedient. I like dogs, but I love cats. I love cats. Because cats, the relationship, they love you, but on their own terms. You know what I mean? Cats love you on their terms. Nothing else. Like, you have to earn a cat's respect and trust. You have to. If you don't earn your cat's respect and trust, then it's not like a dog. You know what I mean? With dogs, you give a couple cookies, shit, that dog will love you forever. Not a cat. Shit. I can give John Wick some fucking treats, and in less than 10 minutes, that fucker will still bite me. As if I never gave him nothing. He'd be like, I don't give a shit about that. I already ate them snacks. Bitch, you just did something that I didn't like. You getting bit for that. Cats are different. And I kind of always like that. I like that you kind of had to earn it. That you were never always in good graces with them. Every day was a new day to get it right. Can I be honest? With my cats, I feel like a man. And maybe, and you heterosexual men, you tell me. I feel like maybe this is how men feel when they're dealing with women. Like dealing with straight women is like trying to wrangle cats. You know what I mean? Like every day is a new day to get it right. And no matter how much you've done right, all it takes is one moment, 1 second to fuck it up. And then you fucked up all your trust with that woman. And you got to earn it all back again. That's how I feel like a relationship is with cats. I feel like it is exactly like that. Like, I done did all this shit for you, and I did one thing bad, and you're ready to sever this and try a relationship? Yep. Just like a woman. Because a woman, we will do that shit. We will do that shit. Now that I plead the fifth fire rider, I see you. That means you agree. It's okay. Don't be scared. Women, that's how we do that though. We do that. We do that. And I think women, we do that because of how we operate. Because we figure like if we say we're going to do something for you and we say we got you. We're going to get it done. So when you don't do that for us, we take it as a sign of disrespect. That's why we get like that. Because for us, it's seen as disrespectful. Yep. It's seen as a sign of disrespect. When you don't do what you say you're going to do, you don't respect me. And if you don't respect me, then you ain't going to get none of my time. That's how women see it. That is how we see it. I had to think about it, but that's genuinely how we see it. Men don't see it that way, but women do. We see it as a sign of disrespect. Because if we say we're going to do something, it's in our brain. It's like etched in there. I said I was going to do this. I said I was going to do this. I got to do this. I know, at least for me, that's how I operate. If I say I'm going to do something, I got to do it. And it's going to stay. It's like I stay on it myself in my own mind until it gets done. So if somebody else says they're going to do something, or they make a promise, or say they're going to handle something, and you don't handle it, we see that as a sign of disrespect. You told me, not only do you not respect me, you don't care about my needs. So then, why the fuck would I keep giving you my time? And that's exactly how my fucking cats are. Those fucking cats. And it doesn't matter if they're male or female cats. They all operate like that. John Wick operates like that. And Bella and Pickles operate like that. It's that same mindset. And yeah, women, we do that too. But honestly, I don't have no remorse for that. I don't have no remorse for that. Because another thing that I learned about men get up for what they want to get up for. If a man want to do something, ain't nothing going to stop him from getting it done. Period. If he don't want to do it, though, he going to find every excuse in the book not to do that shit. Yep. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with just getting rid of it. Hell, I do that, but I feel like Rodney Dangerfield, I get no respect. Yeah, a lot of times you won't get no respect. But eventually, you will become aligned with somebody that will. That's how I see it. And then if you don't, Zarvis, stop doing shit for people. That's always a plus. I'll do that. Just stop doing shit for people. Then that way you ain't got to worry about it. Real talk. That way you ain't got to worry about it. Real talk. I forgot to tell y'all something too. I was thinking about something yesterday. Y'all know how Trump is overseas, how he went to Israel and all this other stuff. But right before he went out of the country, he had to go for another checkup at Walter Reed. I think they went and gave him a checkup to see if he was safe to fly. Because he's getting treatment. He's being treated for something. He's being treated for something. Thank you so much, Lowdown. I appreciate that. Trump's being treated for something. They took him to Walter Reed to make sure he was safe to fly. Because remember, I told y'all, my doctor told me because he got fluid retention on his ankles, he should not be flying. My doctor told me that. And the fact that Trump is still flying, still putting makeup on that hand, You understand? Something ain't right. But the biggest part that I noticed the most, the media don't talk about it. When Joe Biden was president, you couldn't get the media to shut up about Joe Biden's age. Trump is older than Joe Biden when Joe Biden was in office. Trump is the oldest living president ever. Media quiet. This man, what was it, last week, just said, made it seem like he was president when 9/11 happened. Ain't nobody questioning his mental capacity. Okay. All right. I don't make videos about it on TikTok because the last time I tried to make a video on TikTok about it, TikTok accused me of bullying. Me. Little old me. I was accused of bullying. Go figure. Go figure. So I stopped talking about it. Yep, they accused me of bullying. I was trying to talk about them swollen ass ankles. TikTok said, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No. They said it's not right. And I just was saying, you want to see a dead body? And TikTok said no. No. it wouldn't let me do it. I just saw something and I was like, okay. I'm gonna start wrapping up soon so I can go inside the Verizon. I just noticed something. Okay. I want to ask a question. All right. Okay, I just noticed this. All right. Y'all see me looking. Thank you so much, Coffee. Okay. Now, I remember when I used to have a personal trainer, right? And my personal trainer used to tell me, if you see men with an onion, like a round booty, those are the guys that get action, right? And they tend to have good thrust. That's why they got that onion booty, because they have the thrusting. I always used to say men with onion booties probably was shaped like their mama. Because, y'all seen men before they got onion booties and childbirth and hips, but they're men. You be like, damn, you shaped just like your mama. And I'm seeing this man over here get out of his car. He is as hippie as he want to be. He's very shapely. Not your ex-husband, Jesus. Hold up. And he's married. His wife getting out the car too. He got enough ass and hips for both of them. Chill. Damn. That thing's a shelf. Jesus. Jesus. I could sit my cup on it and my bagel and it wouldn't even fall off. Good Lord. Looking good, feeling tight. It tell me, is there any more room for me in those jeans? That's how I was feeling when I saw him. Like, okay. All right. Damn. I don't want no man that's that shapely. That's a little too. Listen, it made me think about it, Kiara. I'm sorry. I know. I'm a clown. So, listen. But bruh got cakes. What Rihanna say? He want that cake. That's what I felt. Literally. It was like 2 balloons. Wow. I'm jealous because my booty don't look like that. So I be getting mad at men because men be having it naturally. I'm like, how? Well, not all men, but the ones who be caked up like that, how? I swear they must get it from their mama. They must be caked up from their mama. Mama caked up, mama got hips, mama got booty, and it got passed on to the son. The daughter didn't get it. It's a damn shame. Damn shame. So don't forget, you guys, those of you who belong to my Patreon community, I won't be on Patreon this morning because my router went out. So I'm about to go ahead and go inside of this Verizon. If these fuckers tell me anything but give me my fucking modem, If y'all see me on the news, that's how it happened. Because I couldn't get my modem. And not my modem, my router. And I'm a wild the fuck out. So they better have the text said I could go here to this spot this morning. He put the order in. I got a copy of the email. So I'll let y'all know. But I will be back here at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have to also try to record my Straight No Chaser podcast, but I don't have no internet. So I'm going to figure something out. So we'll figure it out. Yeah, if you see me on the news, it's because they ain't give me this damn router. So I'll let y'all know I'll be on the news like this. This my mugshot. Then they say you got to put down the peace sign. Or like this. Like the fuck? I'm so mad that my router went out this morning. I was so mad. I woke up early so I could get all this stuff done prior to even going live and couldn't do none of it. So, but I love you guys. I'll be back on at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And to see you all here. Patreon group, I'm sorry that I won't be on today just because I don't have any internet at home till I get back on my router and get things hooked up. But we're gonna figure out to do something in the evening this month where we're gonna wild out. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. And have a good time doing it, okay? I want you to have a beautiful and blessed day. Damn, we got 69,000 likes in the car today. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you all so much. We got 69 shares. I appreciate that. I want to send a shout out to my top 5 gifters. I do this every live, no matter what. Number 1, beautiful Soyana. Thank you so much, beautiful. Number 2, beautiful, handsome, and beautiful Kiera. Yeah, I said both, Kiera. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Thank you, handsome. Thank you, brother. Number 3, Coffee Addict. Thank you so much. I can't see I can't see your avatar all the way to know your gender. Please let me know, Coffee Addict, because I don't want to speak out of turn. Number 4, handsome Zarvis. Thank you so much, handsome. Number 5, beautiful Shy Baby. I'm assuming you're from Chicago. Is that true? And then a special shout out to Miss Val from BMO. Okay. Thank you, Coffee. Thank you, beautiful. I appreciate your support. I really do. Jada, thank you so much. Oh, you're from New Orleans. Okay. New Orleans is a beautiful place. Great food, great people. Great food, great people. Love New Orleans. So thank you all so much. Oh, you're from Florida. Thank you for watching from Florida. I appreciate you being here. But I'll see you all at 5 o'clock p.m. As long as they give me my damn router this afternoon. I love you guys. Have a beautiful and blessed day. And listen, don't let nobody live rent free in your head, y'all. Don't feed the trolls, and you can accomplish anything you put your mind to as long as you stay consistent. Peace, everybody, and have a beautiful and blessed day. Bye-bye. Love you guys. Love you guys.